Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some new things that I've picked up or some things that I thought you might just be interested in that I'm pulling out for the springtime. I have quite a few things that I have been using for a very long time, but that I'm just pulling them out right now and just rediscovering how much I love them. So I'm going to get right into it because I have a whole bunch of things. We have all been in the house, definitely trying to be very respectful of our neighbors who may be more susceptible to the coronavirus than others. And we actually had a doctor's appointment for our children, and I was so afraid to go because in my area, the people who have been showing signs of the coronavirus have been people or testing positive have been healthcare professionals. And so we have actually gone to a new pediatrician. Our old pediatrician just did not work out for us. She was a single doctor practice, and there were just too many things that I wasn't comfortable with as far as taking care of my children. They are the best things that we have, not just me, but that we have as far as things that we have to take care of. And we always try to view them as just being entirely too special to accept anything for them, and because they are. And so I wasn't comfortable with the practice that we were going to. Well, it wasn't a practice. The individual doctor that we were going to, the office was just not good for, it wasn't a good fit for us. And so just recently we decided that we were going to go to another practice that I researched and did all kinds of research, should I say, on the doctors, the building, the practice, everything. And we were very content with it. And what we did was we had our first appointment scheduled. And then everything happened with the quarantine, with the coronavirus, not the quarantine, but the distancing, the self-distancing with the coronavirus. And I was really, really nervous about going into the office. And so I called them the morning of the appointment and I told them, I asked them if it was reasonable for me to bring my children in. I said, I don't want them to be without a pediatrician because we've already transferred our paperwork over. But at the same time, I don't want to bring my well children into an office and end up with a problem. And they told me that they tried to call me on Friday. Their appointment was on Monday. And they tried to call me on Friday because they needed for the appointments to be in the afternoon, whereas originally they were in the morning, because they told me that they are only taking children who have are showing some type of sickness or are having a sick visit in the morning time, and the well visits are in the afternoon. And so we said, okay, I love the fact that they were just taking a precaution and they were separating the children, because there is only one waiting room. There isn't a well waiting room and a sick waiting room. There's just one waiting room. And so that's what they were doing. And then when we got to the office, there was maybe an hour between the appointments for my children. But when we got there, as soon as we got there, we were seen right away, because they said they don't want anyone sitting in the waiting room. They don't want anyone sitting around and lingering. And so it made me feel a lot more comfortable. But I will say something that the doctor told us was that the children will be fine. For the most part, they're not really showing signs that this would be something hazardous to them, as much as we would contact it from them, and we would be the ones to get sick. And then, of course, anyone we contact that would be older than us would be the ones that would be really susceptible to having major injury from this virus. And I thought that was just so eye-opening, because when you think about it, not to say that they will not get it, they will not get sick, as much as they will not see the bulk of the problem with this virus, because their bodies just work it out somehow. And then the older you are, the more prone you are to getting very, very sick from this. And even just the fact that you would, or anyone who has a compromised immune system, of course. Anyway, just to get on to some of the things that I have here. I wanted just to bring this one up again. This is the Dior Capture Totale. I know Lori from It's Lori's Life was asking me if I still liked it, and I still really do love this. It is, I have hyperpigmentation over here, and you can see it very clearly in the last video that I posted about this product, because I have no makeup on. And normally when I get any kind of blemishes on my skin, I have to wait until the summertime comes so that the sun kind of takes it away. And then after my tan goes away, my skin is just left without the blemishes. But this product is actually reducing the appearance of those blemishes, and I am like so excited about that. This is available. You can get it at Macy's, Dillard's, and I believe Bloomingdale's. if I'm not mistaken. But the place that I found it the least expensive was definitely in Macy's. It is $185 there. And then if you go like to Dillard's and some of the other stores, it is $240. So I just wanted to, I didn't mention that in the last video. I don't think so anyway. But I just wanted to mention the fact that that was something that I do love this, but that is the price point for it. The other thing that I received in the mail was my curl box. And for my curl box this month, which is a $25 subscription box, well, a $20 subscription box, and you get 5 full-size products. And this month it was the Pink Lusters products, and these are the products that I've received. And these are newer products. I've never seen this before. It did come with the 5th product, which is the that traditional pink moisture, that pink cream that they've always had. These are the new products. And then there was the pink cream. I don't use that pink cream because it has silicones in it, and I don't use silicones in my hair. Now this conditioner right here, it is the Shea Butter Coconut Oil Moisturizing Smoothing Conditioner. This one right here has dimethicone in it. It is almost toward the end of the list, but there is still dimethicone in it. And I tried to use it. Immediately I got that slick, unnatural feeling in my hair, and I had to get it out of my hair. I completely stripped my hair of this product. So whereas it smells pretty good. It's not the best smelling thing. But anyway, the products themselves are fine. There's a Shea Butter Coconut Oil Defining Gel. There is a curl definer, the shampoo, the conditioner, and I did use the gel in my hair in the shampoo as well as the cream, but I find that my hair is not as shiny as it normally is. And so that is like a major thing for me, just to say, okay, I use this and now my hair is not so shiny. And I mean, it's okay. It's not a big deal. It'll be a good filler product whenever I need something just to fill in, you know, just a quick detangle, whereas I would not use the conditioner again because I'm not going to take a chance going back to something I know does not work for me. And I think those are the only hair products that I have. And then the Dior was the only skin product that I wanted to share with you. Other than the makeup, I do have some makeup items that I wanted to share with you that I've pulled out that I am just like so in love with. I have so many things over here, but I won't share them all with you today. These are 2 bronzers. These are, well, actually, I have 3 bronzers that I've pulled out for the springtime, and I always pull these exact things out for the springtime. This one right here, I haven't had to replace. This one right here, I have had to replace, and then this one I've had to replace. This one, we'll start with this one. This is the Fake Bake Airbrush Instant Self Tan, and of course, yes, my skin is dark, so I don't need to self tan, but in the summertime when I am bronzing my skin a little bit more, and before like my décolleté area gets that nice rich golden color, I usually use this right here. Or in the wintertime when I don't have enough color on my chest to balance out with my bronzer, I will use this right here. So this is something I always keep on my vanity, but it's just in the spring and summertime, early summertime, but then for the springtime, I pull this out so that I can use it to blend the area from my neck to my chest, my neck or décolleté area to my face much better. And it is a dark color. I'm going to show it to you because as dark as my skin is, it's a nice color for me. So what I will normally do is just spray it, which I don't think I need it today. I think I didn't go overboard. I spray it and then I just tap it in with a body brush. Ooh, I think I just tagged my necklace. And I just let it dry. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't do anything. I really love it. And do you see from here over to here, it's just such a beautiful difference. And when I have on a whole bunch of bronzer, I will bring it all the way up. And this, I just put a small amount on. Normally I go in with this stuff. I love it so much because it just gives me my tan skin all year. And you know, I've never tried it by just spraying it onto the brush. Maybe I'll try that. Looks like the brush soaked a lot of it up. And the other reason why I really love this product is if I ever have tan lines and I decide to wear something that doesn't match the tan lines, I've discovered that all I have to do is fill them in and I'm good. So I love it. So, and you see that beautiful glow. I mean, my skin was glowy. I had it moisturized, but it just gives it such a beautiful glow. And again, this does not transfer, so I really do like it. And this is the Fake Bake. And this is in the golden, luxurious golden bronze. And I really, really like this, because it's nice and brown and not orangey. And so it's just like so perfect. I really love it. It does have a strong smell, but it tends to blend in and then it's okay. Okay, the other two bronzers. This is my Bare Mineral Invisible Bronze. And this is what it looks like. And as you can see, this is not something for me to bronze with as much as I will use this. Let me use the other end. And I will use this. This is such a finely milled product. I will use this up in this area over here as a finishing powder. And I already have so much of it on, I really shouldn't be putting more on. And I'll bring it down over here. And whereas it does have a sheen to it, it's not glittery. And so this is really a great thing. And this one that I use for under my eyes is the medium, because I do have the darker one, but it is much too dark to use. I used it to blush. No, that's not true. I used it for my blush today. This is the Deep to Dark. And this is what it looks like. And this I used right on the apples of my cheek. And it just gives such a beautiful, glowy kind of a look without glitter. And so I'm really, really liking it. And it's just, when you use it as a bronzer over your contour, it will mesh everything in your skin together. It's so beautiful because, again, it is very finely milled. And then the last bronzer I have is the Laura Geller Baked Body Frosting. And this is one of my favorite things I use in the spring and summer. I use it all year long, but it's like I usually like really pull it out in the spring and summer. And this is what it looks like. And of course, if your skin is light, you cannot use this on the top part of your face. You have to use it like more to bronze. But because my skin is so dark, I use this on the high points of my face and it just gives the best glow. And what I love about this is I love to put on highlighter, but I do not like for my face to look glittery and to like point arrows at the tops of my cheeks as much as I just like for my upper cheek area to be nice and glowy. And I love to pile on product because it's fun. Yes, because it's fun. And this product right here allows me to do that. I can put it in the middle of my forehead and I already have a ton on, but it still just blends out. And there's no issue as far as it looking like entirely too much. And in pictures, it just looks seamless. It doesn't look greasy. It doesn't look anything. And so I really like this product. And I will literally pile this stuff on. I can't believe I still have so much. Although it was domed really high, but now it's almost flat. I don't believe this one right here is sold. I've been trying to find this and I don't think they sell this one anymore. So I like hold on to this and try my best not to be accident Rachel when I'm using it. Okay, the other thing that I have been using a lot, is this Juvia's Place Warriors 2 palette. And this is the all matte palette. And oh my goodness, this palette is so fabulous. I use this palette for this color, Kufuru, right here in the middle. I used it for my bronzer. And then I used it for my transition color for my eyes. But what I did was I used a really fluffy, loosely packed brush so that it would not be concentrated. And then I flipped that brush to the dense packing side and I concentrated the color there. I didn't put it on the lower part of my lid. I just blended it out everywhere else. And then on the lid part, very close to my lash line, I used Kana, which is right there. And I just blended that out. And then I used Yadit right there, just to blend the two colors together. And I feel as if this is a color that I am so in love with. This color, Shawata, is so black. I used it, I have been using an eyeliner pen that I don't really like, but I want to use it until it's gone. It is not dark enough. I use this color right here just to go over it, just to smoke it out and to blend it out. And I just love it. This palette is definitely making me happy. The other thing that I have been using a lot is this lip combination, which of course, you know, I'm going to bring out my Mentha Lip Shine, but I am also going to show you, which I've showed this to you before. This is my Chanel Rouge Allure color, and this is 174, and this is Rouge Angelique. And this color, I love it so much. It's just the perfect nude for me. The perfect bright nude. I really like this. Well, it's kind of like a naked nude. I guess I should say it that way, because I like neutral nudes, I like dark nudes, and I like a naked nude. And so this one is definitely a naked nude for me. And then with this one today, I wore it with a liner, and I have been wearing it with a liner a little bit more often lately. And this one is NYX 833 Chestnut. And this is what it looks like. This is a really deep color, but this is almost the exact same color of the perimeter of my lips. And so it's perfect for me to create that naked look for my skin, because this color is exactly the color of my pout, and this is almost the same color as the perimeter of my lips. And then I just gloss it up, and then it's just fancy, but then it's really just like my lips. So I really like that. Okay, I believe that is all. I guess I should say I am still loving this Lash Princess, these two here. I have been using these a lot. I did not use the false lash effect with fibers today because I put on lashes on the ends of my eyes. I used the Flair 3D Cashmere lashes, and these I purchased in the beauty supply. And you can see only one is missing because I just slit them up the middle and I just used them on the ends of my lashes. Since the ends taper down, I could just use that for the inside, and then the middle part is the end, so it just flares out at the end. And you can see that it's just like a nice, subtle kind of a flip, but then it definitely brings a little drama to my eye makeup. So again, these right here are so wonderful. I just love them. I do have a whole bunch of empties that I wanted to share with you guys, but I have so many of them that I just decided that I really wouldn't share all of it with you. I mean, look at this box. Look at this thing. These are my empties that I have, but what I decided to do was just to pick a couple. Maybe I'll tell you whether or not they were significant, or things that were a little bit more significant than others. So this one right here is definitely significant to me. This is the Soleil Vitamin C Chewable they're not capsule, they're chewable tablets. And these are what we take here. I believe it's about $25 for this container, and it has 100 chewables. And my children really like it, and so we always try to keep these on hand. Right now we have the 21st Century chewable, and these are 500 milligrams. Just like these, they're both 500 milligrams, but their grandma bought these for them, and so we have been going through these. They don't like the taste of these as much as they like the taste of this one right here, but I told them we have these, we're going to use them, every drop of it. Okay, I have a whole bunch of these soaps from Bath & Body Works that we've gone through, and I really do like them. This one right here, this Twisted Peppermint, has become my new favorite scent for my bathroom. These right here, these were the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. I didn't really like these very much. I don't know what it was about them. I normally love their soaps, but I just did not like those very much. I emptied out my Peter Thomas Roth. I mean, it does have a little bit left in it, but I think it's a little bit dried, so I'm not going to use it. But this is the anti-aging buffing beads with buffing beads, and I'm not going to finish that up. Let's see. I have the Confidence in a Cream Cleanser, and that's what that looks like. And this is a great one. I've already repurchased another one. And I have Camille Rose Curl Maker. I really like this product, but it does go bad very quickly. I also finished up my Absolute Precious Cells from Lancome. I was working on this for a while, and I really do like it. The container is so heavy. I feel really guilty about throwing this away because it's really heavy. And then I finished up a Too Faced bronzer. This is the Dark Chocolate Soleil. I finished this up, and well, for the most part, I finished it. This is what it looks like. There's just product on the side, but it's not really performing the way it normally does, and so I'm going to say that it's empty. I think that's enough. Oh, Heartbreakers. Heartbreaker gummies. I finished this entire container, and I really like them. I think I'm going to reorder these. I noticed that I could not take these at nighttime, which normally I take my vitamins at nighttime. That's just what I do, but these give you energy, and so I couldn't take these at nighttime, but they were great. I have a Benefit Eyebrow Gel, and this is really nice. It just makes your brows really, really stiff. So it's very nice. It does its job, but it's just a little too stiff for me. This is a Nest candle that a friend of mine purchased for me. It was so sweet. It was a pumpkin scented candle, and these candles are absolutely amazing. I believe I'm going to keep this container because I'm setting up my husband's desk, and I'm going to keep the container. I thought this would look really, really nice and handsome on his desk. Let's see. Lots of these in here. The hand sanitizer. And I have Cohn MD Blue Plasma Cleansing Treatment. I missed this, and I have so many products that I have to get through that I haven't repurchased it, but I really, really do miss this. Right before I would put my makeup on, I would put this on a cotton ball, sorry, and just run it over my face, and I really do miss this in my routine. I also have the Naked Skin from Urban Decay. This was a setting powder that I finally finished, and this was in the color Light, and I used to dust that under my eyes. And then I have the Black Radiance Perfect Tone HD Lip Color in First Lady. This still has plenty of product in it, but okay, I wish I didn't do that. It smells awful. It smells absolutely awful. Okay, enough said. Okay, and then I have the Curls Passion Fruit Curl Control Paste. And that's what that looks like. And I use this down to the last drop, and I will definitely repurchase that. And this is my Pattern Beauty Heavy Conditioner that I finally emptied. This lasted a very, very long time, and I used it generously. I really do like this. I already have lots of backup for this. And I have one fragrance. Is it one fragrance or two fragrances? One fragrance that I went through, and this is the Escada Aqua del Sol. This smells beautiful. For this time of year, this product is perfect. I wish I still had more of it, but I don't. I did keep the top for it because if you go to FragranceNet, sometimes you can get the fragrances like the tester fragrance, but it doesn't always have a top, and so I always keep the tops to my fragrances. Let's see. I finished up one of my Tarte Ready Set Radiant face mists, and I really like this. I already have another one that I'm working on now. And I have a Mario Badescu Glycolic Acid Toner, and I really do like this. I didn't repurchase it simply because I have lots of things to get through. Is that it that I'm going to mention? Oh, I finished up my Mr. Big mascara from Lancome. This will always be a repurchase for me. Although I have to say Essence is a lot cheaper and it is just as fabulous, so maybe I won't repurchase this. But not because it's not beautiful. Okay, the next thing that I have is the Naked Skin from Urban Decay. This is not empty, but it's definitely past its expiration, and so I'm getting rid of that. I do like this, but I have lots of foundation right now. This is the Micellar Water that I purchased from the Dollar Tree, and I use this to clean my brushes. I already have another one in rotation. This is my Fancy Schmancy Toothpaste Mascara. I really do love this, but I want to try Lash Paradise, although I have to say Essence has me hooked right now, so I don't even know if I'm going to try that anymore. Oh, this I'm so sad to see go, which of course I'm going to back to MAC this, but this is my Marine Life Highlight and Powder. This thing cost me so much money because I did not get this from the MAC counter. I had to buy this online from somebody who was reselling it, and so whereas it was like $30, I paid almost $50 for this thing. I wanted it so badly, but I will say I definitely got my money's worth. Right now it's a cracked up mess because I used it all the way down, but I definitely got my money's worth with this, and I can't open it anymore, and that's why I just decided to back to MAC with it because it is just, it's too crumbly. It makes a mess every single time I open it. But this right here, if I could repurchase this, I would, but I can't. But this was a definite fave for me. I have this little Main Magic 10-in-1 primer. I received this in Influencer, and then the company actually sent me out the full size, and I love this. I'm still using it right now. Estee Lauder Resilience Multi-Effect. I got this when I purchased my foundation from Estee Lauder as a free gift. And I love this. This is absolutely fabulous. Let's see. I went through, there are maybe 3 of these in here. These are the Mentha Lip Shine. You know, I use these almost every single day. I have Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I love this right here. I used it all over my neck and décolleté and on my face. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, and I have an EOS. It looks like the EOS is the last thing in here. So I actually got through everything. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching. To all of my new subscribers, I say to you, welcome. I really do appreciate you. And to everyone who is a returning watcher, is that what you are? That doesn't sound good. To all of the people who have returned for another video. How about that? That sounds so much better. Anyone returning for another video, I do appreciate you as well. And I enjoy the conversation that we have in the comment box below. And I look forward to that today too. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Please be safe and stay home if you possibly can. And I look forward to talking to you in my next video or perhaps in your next video. Bye, guys.